TheOAMNetwork.com.
Power to the podcast.
Dear Millennials, the Lit Ass Podcast, what up?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a very special treat. Welcome to the very first Dear Millennials. The Lit Ass Podcast. We are here at the OM Network in the Midtown Concourse here in Memphis, Tennessee. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Dear Millennials Podcast. Millennials is plural. I am your boy, Marvin Frank, singer-songwriter, educator, student to the game, homie, lover, friend. With that being said, yes, I regretfully consider R. Kelly the king of R&B, and I still support Kanye as the greatest MC of all time. There we go. Chicago stand up. With that being said, to my right is my boy.
Yeah, man, what it do, man? It's your boy, McLovin in the building, man. Trapper / rapper / teacher and preacher, you know what I'm saying? Sexy Sagittarius. South Memphis cornbread raised, you know what I mean?
Hot water cornbread.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Boiling
Just
hot.
want to make sure you all know how to make it, you know?
Okay, we do. Next up, we got my girl,
Mary Jane.
Oh, it's Mary Jane. Okay, Mary Jane, I'm just going to keep it real. I like long walks on the beach, s'mores by the fireside. Just joking. Mary Jane, I like to work out. I'm a cusp Virgo, Leo. You guys know what a cusp is?
Yeah.
That means that my birthday falls on August 23rd.
We get it.
That means I'm a Leo and a Virgo.
We ain't gonna do nothing for
I'm
your
in the
birthday.
gym 24/7. That's a little bit about Mary Jane.
This is your girl, Ofra, a.k.a. OPP, a.k.a. South Memphis Queen, also known as the Memphis Finest, U of M alumni. This is your girl, so we are here today with the Lit Ass Podcast, Dear Millennials. All right.
Yes, sir. Dear Millennials, the Lit Ass Podcast. Once again, make sure you follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Dear Millennials Podcast. Heading into our first segment. Welcome. We want to kind of introduce you to the culture today. Let you know how we get things popping over here. First up, we have the quickies. Can we get a
All right, you guys. So let's talk about today's igums with our quickies in our culture. So for this week, a former New York fashion designer forged Kanye's signature and got away with $900K worth of material.
Shit.
How, Sway?
Wait,
He got away with it.
I'm mad.
He forged and got away with it. I'm just like, how was he able to do that? So they are wrapping up the case and trying to find out how the individual was able to forge Kanye's signature and get $900K worth of merchandise. So I'm just like, how? Where? Who?
Yeah.
What? Why? I wish
What
I
are you
could
going
be
to do
that.
with it? That's what I want to know.
That's an ass beating right there.
So like,
So what designer was this?
so the designer, of course, it was New York Fashion Week, so they have a lot of merchandise and items you can get. So it's multiple designers. So I guess he forged the signature of Kanye's and just got multiple designers' work and took it home with him.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying? He just got
He finessed it.
he finessed the game.
Kanye ass was hot. You think Kanye can fight though? I don't know.
No.
Hell,
From
man.
Chicago. I mean, you tell us. He's from Chicago.
Man, Chicago folks can't jack.
Too busy shooting, goddamn.
Hell
Put the
no.
guns down. Put the guns down.
Right.
He might be busting it though. I don't know.
Right.
The next quickie, of course, you have Gucci and Prada with the black face.
Oh shit.
Right, during Black History Month.
In February.
In February, created a sweater with the black face. So they still have designer items with the blackface symbol and logo. And of course, they did not pull it until they received a lot of flack about it. And then they issued an apology. I feel like the apology is just fake.
Just like H&M.
Yeah.
I saw so I was like scrolling on what was that, Instagram, and I saw, you know, like the photos, and the first thing that came to my mind, it wasn't even the blackface like controversy. It was the fact that shit was not hot to me. Like it didn't even look good.
It wasn't even swagged up.
It wasn't, and for it to be Gucci, I just feel like it was some bullshit, bro.
And you know what makes it worse? They have a black fashion designer on their team. Like, you know, they just appointed him like last year, the year before last, and his ass ain't catch his shit. Like,
does he have the power to though?
I was about to say it probably was above him.
Well, even then, like, damn, y'all motherfuckers couldn't make it pink, a pink sweater with the same shit. Like it's black. That's it.
Yeah.
They ain't got no tan ones. They ain't got no white ones. It's just, but you know, I can't boycott because I ain't got no money to buy Gucci anyway. So apparently, I've been boycotting all my life. Shit.
Right.
And then the chick, the young lady, then she had on like red lipstick.
Yeah.
too,
So
yeah.
the sweater itself came up to past your lips. It had a cutout hole for your lips to purse through. It's just crazy. So you can pull up the turtleneck past your lips and just have like red lipstick just symbolizing the blackface.
I mean,
And
her lips were thin anyway, though, so it didn't.
Anything.
Or is that like, I wonder, and I know we got to move on, like I wonder too, was that a way for Gucci to say like, yo, I don't care how much money you make, you know, black man, black woman, we don't want you buying our product. Because to me, that's just culturally insensitive. It's a lot of things. And I don't know, like, for Gucci to have such great products and things that are very appealing to the eye, like, they don't, in my opinion, make very non-traditional, like, unorthodox type looking thing. You get what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know. I felt like, yeah, I don't know. That's crazy.
Right. And for our very last quickie this week, to go out with a bang. So, in Lakewood, New Jersey, WKRN reported that a baby was found crawling in a busy intersection, and luckily a driver came by the name of Corey Cannon, rescued the child, but initially he saw the little girl and thought that it was a toy. And then he circled back around and saw that it was a real child and got the child in the middle of the intersection. Yes, a toy. And picked up the child out of the busy intersection and kind of rescued and saved the day. So, first of all, irresponsible parent.
No, fuck that. He stopped because he thought it was a toy.
He thought it was a toy initially.
First of all, if I see a toy in the street, I'm running that motherfucker over. That's one.
Oh my God! Thank God it wasn't you.
I mean, I'm just first of all, so he was like, shit, I got to get a toy for my baby for her birthday party. Apparently forgot to go to Walmart and just thought that this toy was going to be the toy for his baby.
Who's gonna pick up a toy on
who's stopping at the side of the road thinking it's a toy?
Well,
and at what moment or like at what point did you realize, hold on, you know, like this is a baby, oh shit, let me turn around.
So I think like he drove past it and then circled back around and looked and said, okay, so this is an actual child. Okay. Let me rescue this child in the middle of the street. So my question is, where was his mother?
Yeah.
I wish they had some updates.
Right. So it was no update.
So the mama ain't go to jail?
No.
Okay.
Dang, so that's like child. What would that be in court?
The child was 1 year old.
She was a mama. She was a new mama.
A new mom.
And she didn't think the baby was gone? That's beside the point.
Yeah, it's like when I would love to see the faces of the parents when they realize, oh yeah, like, hey, where's my baby? You know, like, I don't know.
What baby Frank?
Is that in the court system? I don't know. Would that be like child abandonment? Would it be endangerment? Would it be neglect? Like, what would that?
Child neglect.
All that shit.
All that.
That's
crazy. Oh man, yeah. Oh, you got to get an update on that.
I do. I have to follow out, but that is all we have for this week's quickies.
Thanks.
So y'all, we are Dear Millennials Lit Ass Podcast. Every time you tune in, we'll have this segment called Quickies. All right, little quick segment on news and trending stories going on. Coming up next, we have Mr. McLovin, and he's gonna hit you with a little hood code.
Hood code. Let me get
You need a sweater.
Hello
bro.
there.
You need a sweater.
Welcome to today's Hood Code. It is I, Priest McLovin, giving you the codes to the streets. So, ladies and gentlemen, grab your Hood Bibles and follow along with me. Lesson 901. If you're partner making music, these are the following things that you need to do. 1. Show up to all of his concerts, even if you're the only motherfucker there, with the bodyguards. 2. Every 3 hours, post his lame ass music on every social media page that you have. Then create some for his fans and then post it on theirs too. Last but not least, know all the songs to his whack ass mixtapes. And be the hypest motherfucker in the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, I just introduced to you Lesson 901 of Hood Code. See you next time.
Give it up for McLovin, y'all. Hood Code.
Damn right.
Look forward to that section in the show. Next up, it's time for us to read some letters. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe I've have this self-proclaimed title as the Love Doctor.
Love Doctor.
All right, so I'm studying psychology at the moment, so that might give me a little accreditation at some point.
I can
trying to get a little, I can read a little
read
bit.
your mind, babe. Okay.
I know, yeah. And in this segment, we're gonna be pulling. We're going to be sliding in our DM, so make sure you hit us up at Dear Millennials Podcast. If you having any relationship issue, you want advice, you want an unbiased opinion, make sure you shoot us a letter, and we'll read it online. You will remain anonymous. We'll read it on our show. And see what the Dear Millennial crew got to say. So myself and Miss OPP and Miss Mary Jane and McLovin can let you know what you need to do moving forward.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
How else can we have our viewers reach out to us? Is there like an email or something?
Damn, I like that. Okay. You want to shout out the email address, Miss Mary Jane?
So if you do not have an Instagram account, you can email us at dearmillennialspodcast@gmail.com.
My mama ain't got no Instagram, so she gonna probably be her ass gonna be talking about all her niggas and shit. And I ain't got.
Oh wow.
I'm sorry. She know.
And before you go into it, real quick, shout out to everybody on my Facebook. I just made like a post on my page, just reaching out to people that may want to receive relationship advice. So shout out to everybody that shared my post. So moving forward, you can reach out via email, Instagram, Facebook, whatever.
All right. So let's get into this letter. So this sender wants to remain anonymous, and it is sent asking for a friend. Hey guys, so I believe that I am in a toxic relationship. I met this guy around this time last year, and we started off as friends. We ended up having sex, which made the friendship take a turn for the worse. I really didn't see him that way at first, but as the months progressed, I fell in love with him. We were progressing towards a relationship, but he ended up getting a roommate, and our relationship went from sugar to shit.
Sugar to shit.
I've never heard that one before.
Sugar to shit.
Shit was sweet. Now it's nasty.
Now it's just stanky too.
Damn, fucked up.
We had countless of arguments, and then we decided to stop talking in the summer. We picked things back up in September, and things were okay, but we still have a lot of arguments due to trust issues, poor communication. He says it is because I don't trust him and I am too emotional, but he doesn't care. The reason that I don't trust him is because he has lied numerous of times and still haven't changed. So about a week ago, we decided that we should just be cool and build back up to a relationship. Yesterday, we were supposed to hang out, and I texted him to remind him, but he didn't reply. After I told him that was poor communication on his part, and since he gets on me for having poor communication skills, that shouldn't have happened. He said it was because he was sick, and I said that was fine, But all he had to do was send a quick message to let me know from Anonymous. So how do you feel about that?
First of all, we live in the day and age where you can, excuse me, because I'm at fault at sometimes too. But if you are sick, you can let a woman know, and she will be more than happy to come over and take care of you. So that right there is a lot.
What if I'm too sick?
What is too sick?
Shit, not be able to text. The fuck?
No such thing.
Man, look, I was so sick I cracked my phone. Like,
You were drunk.
yeah. Either way, it's okay. I got it.
So
Did you want to start first? Did you want to give?
So for me, if you guys are friends, you should have already had how strong of the friendship before you guys became intimate was it anyway? So for me, it's just like, if you're friends, you should know you shouldn't cross those boundaries. If you do, you need to discuss it and then figure out the adult way how to handle it.
So they were friends before they became intimate,
Yes.
or they were friends looking to be involved in, something surpassed their friendship.
I think they were friends and then it just
happened.
Man.
Like they were just drunk, stumbling one night. I just slipped in.
I feel
It
like
just
this
slipped in.
Yeah, it just happened.
Man, this is what I'm gonna say, and y'all listen real careful to what I'm about to say. He got other hoes. Shit.
Right as a DJ.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I mean, we live in a world of multi-dating.
Yes.
Disclaimer.
This is true.
They all got other hoes
I got hoes
true.
like
in different area
Mobama.
codes.
Yeah.
Oh, that too. Just came from Dallas.
This is true, but my biggest thing is why? If you know, I think off the just being friends alone, you already know what you're dealing with.
Well,
I feel like you do. You get a glimpse of who you're dealing with when you're friends anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's a really good point.
And if y'all friendship kind of shitty, you shouldn't be trying to fuck with nobody like that.
Right.
Like, you
So-
damn near ain't even friends at this point. Y'all motherfucking neighbors.
yeah. I feel like we should kind of break this down a little bit. So, and
we
this
as
be real
in y'all
quick.
men?
Huh?
We
No.
as in
I
men?
mean, as a collective, but
Okay.
I definitely want to if I'm proclaiming myself as a love doctor. I just
Okay,
wanna-
go ahead.
Mind you, Marvin ain't dated
Psychology.
since 2011. So
Calm
I'm just trying to see
down.
what this love doctor
Calm down. Doc. People. when
honorary
people see-
doctorate.
I was inspired by Martin. Y'all remember that Love Doctor episode? Love Doctor! Anyway, all right. So I think a couple of things. First of all, thank you, Miss Anonymous, for reaching out to us. So, first part, right? She starts out saying, I believe that I'm in a toxic relationship. No, ma'am, you are in a toxic relationship. There's nothing to try to believe or don't negate like what it is. Like accept it. Let's not deny it. Acknowledge it. And I think like writing this letter is the first step to do that. I think you said a lot of things. So y'all started off as friends. End up having sex. Like sex always makes things complicated.
Good sex.
Personally, right? That's true. Cause whack ass sex.
We gonna remain friends, my nigga.
goddamn. Oh, you know what's good.
We
you know
cool,
what
but
I'm saying?
damn,
Right.
ain't no more for you.
And so, I think first of all, the sex probably made things complicated. But just like reading her letter, I think this young man has showed you, Miss Anonymous, who he is. And I think a part of you does not want to accept that, right? So he's showing you inconsistency. You know this. He's been doing it for the last year, but you're continuing to stay around. So I think that's one of like the key issues probably as to why this has become a toxic relationship.
So
Yeah.
they friends, right? And
They're not friends anymore.
right. They end up getting into
They
a relationship.
started
But it's happened. This been going on for a whole year, right?
Yeah.
I hate to say it's her fault. Yep, I said it. Somebody had to say it because she knew as a friend that he wanted shit. And even
How do you-
Well, no, she didn't say that,
even if not that, you gonna take up shit for a whole year?
Right.
Some women are blinded and lost within that.
Dick will make you
entire
blind
year.
either because it's good or because he put something in your eye. Either way, it's blind.
Yeah,
you can't
she
see
was
straight.
blinded for a full year.
Right.
Nah,
But,
man.
but most times women do not understand how long they are blinded until it has been a repeated situation for them.
True.
And I think she acknowledges that, right? She says in her letter, due to trust issues and poor communication, I don't trust him because he's lied numerous times and still hasn't changed. So, like, though she's saying she has trust issues, I think he's caused that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
So even if that's the case, leave his ass.
Walk away.
Walk away.
That's it. It's just I know.
But how do you walk away when, I mean, let's be real. Let's assume Miss Anonymous is somebody.
His mama.
Okay.
No, for real. Like, let's assume Miss Anonymous is somebody that does not, that's one person that she has chosen to be intimate with. So if she's one of those type of people where she's not just intimate with I'm not going to say anybody, but she's not intimate at the moment with numerous people. This is a connection. So I think it's deeper than just walking away. Because obviously it's, if they keep finding themselves back in communication, there's something there. There's some type of, match that they have going on. But I don't know. So I guess I'm wondering, I feel like Miss Anonymous, you know what you have to do. At the end of the day, we can only give you our feedback. But this man has shown you continually who he is. So at the end of the day, you have to decide, I feel, this in my personal opinion, what are your standards? Is this relationship? Do you love yourself more than you love the way that he's treating you? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I feel about it. And, him with this, I think, kind of manipulation, trying to act like, oh, you're like this because that. Nah, you know who you are. And I think he's kind of taking advantage of the fact that, he knows that you're I think, not in love with him, but
emotionally tied.
Yeah, exactly. Emotionally soul ties. Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Sprung off that.
You know what's really sad though? She claims that they all started as friends. And when you meet a guy and you guys are close friends, you really think that you Okay, back to my point. Like, you really think that you guys are going down the right lane because you started off as friends first. Isn't that what our parents told us? Just have friends.
My mama said.
Mama didn't say that?
Hell no, it's 8 of us. She was like, you ain't got no goddamn friends.
8 of us too. They special friends. Ooh, that's your special friend.
Well, my mama always said start up as friends first.
Take them to church. That's your little friend.
It's kind of hurtful to call somebody your friend first and then they treat you like shit.
Yeah, that's real, because then now there's no turning back. And for the anonymous girl, what I can tell you is get you a McLovin. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm saying.
No.
Get you. He gonna treat you right, okay?
Now, Miss Anonymous, she did ask, what do I need to do, millennials? So we'll close with this. I think we will all agree that you know what to do, Miss Anonymous.
You know what to do.
If it's been a consistent thing of lack of communication, all of this arguing, nothing is going to change. Love is not going to prevail. You all aren't going to fight through it. Leave that alone. It's not happening. Yes, ma'am. And I think it's time for you to move forward.
Yeah.
All right, but only you can do that once you decide that you love yourself more than being in this toxic relationship.
Yeah, then
all will be good. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is our segment of Slide in the DMs until we come up with a better name. Because you get it, they slid in our DMs. All right, y'all. Moving forward, speaking on the topic of dating, it's now time for Miss Mary Jane. How's life when you're living single?
Yeah. This life living single is actually more complicated than living in a relationship.
Right.
But what I want to bring forth today is, we're in February. This is the season of love and romance because Valentine's Day is this month. And I was speaking to a friend of mine who actually asked me to shout him out. So Will Smith. I was speaking to Will Smith.
Will Smith. Like 7 pounds, Will Smith?
The real Will Smith.
Will Smith?
Yeah, the Will Smith.
That's my best friend right there.
Yeah. So he asked me if I was going out on any dates for Valentine's Day. And I was like, Actually, I don't care to go out on any dates. I really think that Valentine's Day is a really sacred day. People who really do love each other, people who really care about each other should really be the ones spending that time with each other. Like, I don't want to go out on a date with somebody that is going to go ghost on me within the next 2 weeks, that doesn't see a future with me, that doesn't want to be committed to me, because, you know, this is a world of multi-dating and situationships. Don't use me for a good time just to fill that void that you have. And I don't want to use you for a good time to fill that void that I may have of not being in a relationship. I don't want to waste my time. We can go out on any other day throughout the year, just not Valentine's Day with all these couples, you know, Google eyes, loving on each other, because I don't have that connection with you, you know? What y'all think?
I think, first of all, I think it's real mature of you, Miss Mary Jane, because, and I say that because I think a lot of people would take advantage of this holiday and say, like, yo, this is a day of love. Let me get my way. Let me, you know, kind of romanticize my life right now. And so I think it's real mature of you, Mary Jane, to like see it as, you know, like, nah, maybe this should be a day for two people who really love each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, that's my first spill on it.
I feel like people put too much emphasis on Valentine's Day because you should be loved every day.
That's true.
You should be loved every day. You should be treated special every day. If this individual loves you, if you guys been talking, you know where you stand. But I see what you're saying as well with like being in a just meeting some random person and going out on Valentine's Day. To me, Valentine's Day does not hold any significance whatsoever in my book, because if push come to shove and I do meet somebody, I'm going to be loved every day, and I'm going to make sure that person feel loved every day. So when Valentine's Day rolls around, it's just like, it's any other day for us, because I receive flowers, I receive that love. You see what I'm saying? I feel like it's too much emphasis on Valentine's Day within itself.
Yeah.
Well, you know, y'all millennials celebrating these paganistic holidays. Shalom, my brothers and sisters. Yeah, I was like, let me stop, man. I'm definitely sending all my hoes some candy and some goddamn flowers.
All your hoes. You see, that is why.
No significance whatsoever.
So, nah, man, but for real, I'll be at home watching Game of Thrones. Got at least like 79 days left before the new season come out. But 79 days, yeah. But anyway, that's beside the point. But V-Day is definitely a sacred day, I guess, you know. I hate going out on Valentine's Day because all the good restaurants are booked. And then my ass over here at the bar seeing two motherfuckers sharing a little ass omelet for brunch. You know, but other than that, man, you know, I agree with you, Dad. Mary Jane. I called you one of my hoes, Dave. My bad. My bad. I miss her. That's all. You know?
Must be a whole lot of the names just float around here.
Yes, I miss her. But yeah, Mary Jane, I definitely agree with you. V-Day is definitely a day for, you know, couples, real couples, not no side hoes, not no, you know, we done dated for 3 months. I think if you dated for 3 months, you don't deserve to go out on Valentine's Day.
Really?
Like, hell yeah. Like you need to be at least 6 months in to get any goddamn gift.
Okay, first, 6 months in, we are aware in the timeline of being in a relationship.
We done fucked at least 6 times.
Wait, that's not even what I was talking about.
6 months in, we done the nasty. I done at least done something spectacular.
Okay, but where are you as far as how do you view me?
Oh,
are you trying to like, what?
that. Nah, we still friends.
Wow. What? Do you all hear this? Women, do y'all hear this?
What?
This man crazy.
Is he serious?
Y'all got a problem with that?
Yes, that's 6 months too damn long.
Okay.
See, that was wrong. Oh, and you in a relationship, right?
No.
Oh, okay, that's what you see. We'll talk about that later, ladies and gentlemen.
So what? One more time. What was the question? Like
Basically,
based on what
how do you all feel? Like, should singles go out on Valentine's Day?
We can go anywhere.
Knowing that the person that you are spending this quality time with, like enjoying each other all up in your faces, like thinking that, oh my gosh, I like you so much. Knowing that they might not even last that long.
So about that, statistically speaking, holidays like that are higher of suicides.
What?
Yeah, so
Such a source.
You want me to cite it?
Yeah,
check my.
I trust it. Pretty intelligent guy.
But yeah, like holidays like Christmas and Valentine's Day, suicide is actually up in those on those days. For example, man, I went to New York this Christmas break and New Year's, and during Christmas, one person killed themselves, and on New Year's Day, somebody jumped in front of a train and killed themselves right there on the spot.
Wow.
You know, so those days definitely for single people, especially those who are going through breakups and depression, just stay your ass at the homes. Just
stay at home.
Watch soft porn or something and just call it a day.
That's
man.
why you single now with your selfish ass committing suicide. No, for real, that's a selfish act. Like,
yeah,
I'm not even, you know, that
like you
selfish.
leaving loved ones behind, man,
Yeah,
and you know,
and leaving people with guilt. You know what I'm saying? And
like damn, I shouldn't have broke up with McLovin. You know.
You always got to put it about you.
Right.
But you know, that reminds me though, and I know we got to wrap up in a minute. Have y'all watched Love Is? Did y'all
I
watch
love
it?
that.
And
I
watched the first episode. I'm lying. I cried. I did. I cried.
Yes.
I did. I was like,
Damn, I'm outside your job. But what I was about to say, like what I do love about the show is that like Neri, Yasir, who was the love and the main one of the main characters. Shout out to shameless plug here. Mara Brock Kill.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she's amazing.
I hate that it was canceled.
Yeah, it was just getting juicy.
So why did they cancel it?
They always canceling shows.
It was a lot of
the guy came.
That's what I'm saying.
Her husband Salam was accused of a domestic violence and raping one of his interns.
Now
I heard it was an affair. I thought he had an affair.
So it went from an intern to an affair. So she was initially at first his intern, and then it turned into an affair, and then I guess she wanted to be more. So it turned into a domestic dispute, and then rape allegations came.
How old was she? She was grown, right?
She was grown.
So you already know this dude got someone, and you. Man, that's all right.
Yep.
And you trying to be okay. Mm-hmm. That's cool. Leave it at that.
Nah, yeah, and so I was about to say the reason I mentioned Love Is because do you remember that episode when Yasir they were like about to celebrate Valentine's Day, and typically Nuri had celebrated with her family, and they would do this traditional like single Valentine's Day night. And he was like, "Oh man," he said the same thing. McLovin said it's a pagan holiday. You know, it's just a way for corporate America to cash in. But then it was kind of fucked up because he didn't have a job, so it was kind of like he made a valid point, but it was like, damn, dog.
What you do? You had some money.
That's my holiday excuse every time. My son ain't got a Christmas gift in 3 years. You know, it's a pagan holiday. So I'm really broke. That's all.
So what will you do, Mary Jane?
What will I do?
For Valentine's Day?
Actually, Valentine's Day, I'm gonna eat. You know, there's this hookup that I have that gives me free food on Thursdays.
It is on Thursdays.
And that weekend, I'm probably just gonna, babysit some parents who are going to be
babysit parents.
I mean, babysit kids for parents who are going to be out.
I need you to watch Baby Make Love for me.
Okay, this is going to be about $50.
$50.
Mary Jane, if a nigga call you, be like, "Hey, I want you to board this flight. Pack your overnight.
I might be flued out.
Oh, you want to get flued?
That ain't Valentine's Day.
No, on Valentine's Day, he got you a flight at 5:40
in the morning.
He about to fly you out. You about to get flued out.
I'm about to be flued out.
Are you keeping the same position?
Okay.
And he said, "This is
wait,
Valentine's
who is this guy
Day.
actually?
Let's just whoever you want it to be.
Willie
and
Earl.
You don't even have to share that.
Willie Earl.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it depends on who it is.
My uncle Willie Earl.
I'm still not wasting time, so it depends on who it is.
So you full of shit. You're not even standing on what you said.
Damn,
I'm thinking about the experience.
I know.
All right, there's an experience in being flued out.
They got rose petals coming from the airport to the hotel room.
Oh yes, it must be.
God damn, that's a long. That's a lot of
got money.
Coming to America lifestyle.
Yeah.
She's your queen.
All right.
So yeah, y'all expect this segment every show, Living Single with Miss Mary Jane. So I think definitely you led us into which I don't know if you did intentionally. But here at the Dear Millennials, the Lit Ass Podcast.
Litty.
All right, our conversational piece today is the Hoe Phase, y'all. All right. Yeah. The Hoe Phase.
Hoe Phase.
All right. So is there such a thing?
I say no. I don't think that there is a such thing as the Hoe Phase. I feel like there are healthier ways for you to get over a breakup or whatever emotional turmoil that you are going through versus going out in the pursuit of sleeping with somebody. There is no such thing as the Hoe Phase. I feel like we just created this a part of our culture and gave it a name and just rolled with it. You see what I'm saying? It is much more than life than just going out and sleeping with somebody. I understand you broke up and you're hurt, but that's not the most healthiest way to get over anybody is going through multiple partners.
So are you saying that there's no such thing? So if I break up with somebody and start fucking some people, then is that a Hoe Phase?
Are you consciously choosing to?
Who knows?
I think if you consciously choose to, then hex, yeah, it might just be a Hoe
But
Phase.
so consciously, subconsciously, or not conscious.
Wait.
That determines.
Yeah, because you have to look at it at multiple ways.
So I can't be spiritually Hoe Phased.
Wait. Okay.
No.
Let's keep. Wait.
Like in my spirit, like since it's not mental, conscious,
You just naturally
I'm just
gravitate
naturally-
towards it. Like you
naturally fucking motherfuckers.
That's what men are like from the time they are like probably 13
Correct.
to 33.
funny because
33.
I don't remember fucking at 13.
But you have to
It was
also
13 and a half. but
look
thank
at
you.
it this way. If you are emotionally torn, think about it. That's almost like an addiction to me, because that what sets off an addiction. Would you be joking about it and thinking it was okay if it was brought up like you are sexually addicted to going out to having multiple partners? That's an addiction. You have to look at it from a medical standpoint of view. We joke about it, we laugh about it, but how serious is it? You see what I'm saying?
Well, I wouldn't say that everybody is like going out and wanting to go have sex when they're probably in the Hoe Phase. I think it could be different. I think it's like the temptation is like really real maybe for them around that time.
Okay.
And so it's just like it's harder to like have your guard and really have high standards when you're in that phase. So I understand like, yes, you're supposed to have these like high standards for yourself. You're not supposed to go out and do that, but that is a phase if you like dip in it for a little bit and then come out.
Well, I appreciate the collegiate and professional college professor terms for y'all.
Well, I did graduate in 4 years.
Correct.
I mean, who didn't? You talking
Right.
There are many people out here who don't.
Cues.
Okay.
Anyway,
Let's not get on the news.
Y'all, why the fuck is that though? Why do they not graduate?
Let's not talk about the cues.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, man.
Y'all
But
need to
for real, man, I really do believe that, as a Hoe Phase, there's definitely what I call like prerequisites of like, like you have to like, meet some qualifications before you come get in this Hoe Phase
Okay.
too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So don't get it twisted. You just don't wake up, I'm gonna be a hoe. Nah, you just gotta start your way.
Okay.
So I believe that, you gotta go through what is called the hurt phase. Like you gotta be hurt. I think a lot of people go through those phases or get hurt and then just start fucking out both pants legs, and that sometimes doesn't necessarily mean relationship, like intimate relationship, but also absence of parents or absence of certain people in their lives.
That proper guidance.
So it's like, oh, my daddy wasn't in my life, so let me suck some dick. That's literally like how some people be like, for real.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think like definitely there's an element of it that comes from wanting to feel some type of comfort or temporary like temporary comfort or
Satisfaction.
Yeah, satisfaction, exactly. So, I mean, I definitely, like, we talking about, like, prerequisites of the whole phase, man.
Yeah.
Definitely, I think the her phase has a lot to do with it. I definitely think another one.
What is that, Mark?
I think, all right, so I'm from
Another.
Chicago. Chicago stand out. I mean, stand
Can we bring
up.
some Atlanta folks in here?
Stand out or stand up?
Chicago stand up.
Oh, okay.
One thing that's definitely a prerequisite is what we call in Chicago the glow up, right? I'm in my glow season. Everybody comes into that time in their life, right? It's a part of your journey where for some reason you transition from being, you know, kind of like this person who's very
Ugly.
you know, like you kind of in a shell, but
okay.
it's kind of like, I guess
This
what they would call
dude.
like come out of your shell. So it's
Okay.
this time in your life where, yeah, you glow up, like things are going great for you, and you really, I think, to me, like confidence is a great contributor to the glow up season and the glow up. So
Okay.
definitely, I think that's a prerequisite.
That's real. That's real. Like I was ugly all my life, and it wasn't until like I was 18, 19. I kid you not, a chick called me fine. I was like,
Man, we need some throwback pictures of
Right.
the market.
shit. I was like, who you talking to? When she told me I was fine, done fucked everybody up. Done fucked me up. For the rest of my. Shout out to the girl who called me fine.
What's her name?
My freshman year.
love you forever.
I love you forever. you know what I'm saying? Because it's her fault that I went through my whole phase, and I appreciate you.
Really? So you're gonna blame a random woman that gave
She-
you a compliment for your whole phase?
We had sex too.
Okay.
We did it. Yeah, I think that she was just trying to. Yeah. It messed me up. I definitely went through my whole phase doing that 18, 19-year-old me. And I'm just glad that I'm out of it now.
How long did it last?
The sex or the whole phase? Oh, yeah. My bad. Shit, man, honestly, it went through my whole college years. You know,
You were one of them.
man, after I pledged too.
Oh, wait.
Shit, now that was my real glow up.
Yeah, mine too.
Like my real glow up after that. Shit,
I gotta show y'all this throwback picture.
Wait.
I got we got to go hit her with the
I was
the
like
throwback Thursday.
280 my senior year of high school.
I thought you was
Nah.
you look a little bit like 279 right now, but you know.
You always hating.
You're such a hater.
I am.
Damn, what is in
Go
your
ahead.
cup? Hater juice?
Get 'em.
That's
Get
all
'em.
you got.
It's
like,
haterade.
Get 'em.
yes, exactly. That's what you got in your cup.
My
Just
daddy was
hater.
a hater. I'm sorry.
So it runs in
You
your
know
cup.
what?
It runs in my
Just a bunch
family.
of hater and igums and bullshit. huh?
That's why I'm going to LA Fitness at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
For the record, I'm 200 flat.
Ooh,
Anyway,
okay.
but so 80 pounds have been lost since 2011, so that's cool. So I mean, without prerequisites, you can't have symptoms.
Yeah.
So what are the symptoms? How do you know that you're going through a whole phase? And really, y'all really already kind of talked about it, I guess. Kind of like having that moment of like feeling free or wanting comfort
Yeah.
or going through a hurt phase. So I guess, like what are the symptoms, I guess, at that point? Like,
First, I would like to say that STDs are very real, and it's a very serious situation that you put yourself in when you do not have sex and you're thinking about protecting yourself. So if you are going through a hoe phase, which we do not condone here at Dear Millennials,
No, we don't.
but we understand.
but we definitely understand.
We'd rather you get it
do
out
wanna
now
say,
before you get 50.
I was going to say, I do want to say people make mistakes and people do dip into situations that they probably would not normally get involved in. But at all costs, always have safe sex.
Please.
I think
This is sponsored by Dear Millennials.
Sponsored by Dear Millennials.
we gonna be on STD commercials.
Hey, are you wearing a Jimmy?
You got a Jimmy cap, right? But now some of the some of the symptoms, man, the symptoms that you know that you're going through that whole phase. One of them is honestly if you got at least 4 people texting you what you doing.
It's not gonna say what you doing.
It's
YWD.
Yeah, right.
We said YWD.
No question mark. With no question mark.
Where you at?
WID.
Or where you at?
Yeah.
Where you at?
Like-
oh
like
my
Going through your whole
God.
phase.
If you got somebody texting you more than 2 people, can I say more than 2?
I hate that.
More than 2?
Yeah.
I don't think it's.
Let's say
more than 4.
Nah.
More than 4.
Damn.
4. Yes, just 4.
I don't even want to pick up your phone. If you got somebody, if you got
4.
somebody, let's say this.
Let's say 2 or above.
Let's say this. If you got more than 2 people of the opposite sex texting you after 9 o'clock, what you doing?
Okay.
You a hoe.
7 o'clock because they got to get started with the conversation.
Nah, I'm just jumping right in at 10. I don't need no small talk.
you
Look,
got
baby.
game.
No.
Who? You said who don't?
You about to come for me.
It's okay. But nah, man. If you got somebody texting you after 10, what you doing?
Yeah,
You know,
definitely after 10.
Yeah, you a hoe. That's what I'm stamping that.
And they didn't say good morning?
Yeah. Nah. Good morning is the intro. Like, oh, you remember I texted you this morning, didn't it? I don't want you to think that I forgot about you. Yeah. So yeah, that's one of the symptoms. Frank, what you got?
I think definitely when the people around you. Tell me, you got a date tonight?
Oh,
That sounds like somebody I
Or
know.
when people are like assuming that you got a move going. I think that's
they
part of the
know you
whole
a
thing.
hoe.
They know you about to be with somebody. Know you got something going on.
Or how about this? You know, when you text your girls and be like, I'm
Girls?
pregnant, and they be like, girl, by who? You a hoe.
Okay, look, no, I don't.
Girl, by who? You a hoe. I'm sorry.
So what is it for guys when they issue?
But
So
okay, hold on, McLovin. You said something though. Is there a difference between being a hoe and going through a hoe phase?
That's a big difference.
Yeah. No.
if you're a
No.
I mean, how long is a hoe phase?
Exactly.
Is it a season? Is it seasonal?
I don't think a whole phase.
But seasonal can be yearly though. Like it don't have to just be winter or spring.
It could be around there.
It
It's
can
a
be
holiday season.
years.
You know what I'm saying? So whole phase don't have no actual timeline. Like, you can be a hoe for 1 year. You can be a hoe for 4 years. Like I said, man, I pledged in 13, man. And,
Still a hoe.
And, like I said, I pledged in 13. And, my hoe phase didn't end until 15. Like, for real. Like, if I'm being real with myself, shit, I'm finna shake it up, go to the club, and somebody is coming home with McLovin. Yeah. But after I graduated college, it was just like, I got baby McLovin now. I gotta be I don't want him to see daddy in his whole phase, because then he might be pimping baby hoes, and then I ain't.
Really? You gonna say baby hoes?
Do we really gotta bring
Come
little
on,
babies?
no.
Baby sharks.
Stop.
Let me say that. Baby sharks.
No. Okay. Thank
Dollars.
you. Marvin. No.
Sorry, Mama.
No. What we not finna do?
Dottons.
Babies. No. Stop. No. That's a wrap.
That's all right.
Quit. No. Come on. We talking
Stop
about
acting like y'all ain't know people was good. Okay. OPP. Stop acting like. Hold on. Stop acting like you didn't know shorties in kindergarten and first grade. That was all. This is what the OGs call it, being fat.
Well, actually, I used to get picked on in elementary school for not having a butt. So
Elementary school.
No, like real
Dudes
talk.
ain't even looking at your booty like.
Real talk.
They were in
I
elementary school.
remember this little chick in kindergarten. I promise you, man, it felt like it was just yesterday. Shorty was like real live, like freak nasty. Like she was like.
Okay, let's stop talking about babies and being
Exactly. Let's
now it's getting out of hand.
Before we get on the news, we're like, dear millennials,
let's move on
child
from the
pornography.
entire whole phase topic. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, but passing through, the symptoms of the whole phase, then sometimes you got to have blames. Sometimes we got people who encourage or who promote those whole phase
Friends.
Guess
Who can depend on?
Oh, that one too.
Man, we did we did a medley right there. We went from Biz Marquee to TLC.
I know, right?
What about your friends? Hey, are they gonna
take a
round? Come on, are they gonna
hold you down?
Yeah.
Okay, you from Atlanta, you should know this.
I mean, I don't know the lyrics that well.
Oh,
What
shit.
about your friend?
Friend for friend for friend.
All right.
They time check. We got 10 minutes, y'all. So definitely your friends contribute.
Yeah,
Contribute. God, dang.
It's okay.
What college did you go to, sir? Contribute.
Oh,
They definitely contribute to your wholeness. I'll never forget a comedian said, ladies, what's different about you all is that, fellas, when we fuck around, goddamn, it's a dick thing. And ladies, when you fuck around, you actually like the motherfucker.
Yeah.
So I definitely feel like ladies, come on, girl, you're not gonna sit here and complain about your man.
Pull up.
Let's go. We about to hit the club and dance like a stripper.
Hey!
See, they agree.
Stop.
No, so it just depends on who you're hanging around. I don't think all friends contribute to your hoe phase. Yes, of course, we do things to try to cheer each other up.
Like what?
but
Like what?
I mean, it could be various of things. Ain't that right? Ain't that
Like
right,
what?
Mary
Like
Jane?
what?
We could go to the mall, get our nails
The
done,
mall,
our
yeah.
hair done,
Really, yeah. The
everything.
mall.
Actually, my friends passed me a drink. Shout out to I'm gonna remain. They're gonna remain.
See, that's what I'm saying.
But they passed me a drink.
Right?
I'ma
so
buy
it's-
you a drink.
Exactly. So I don't
I'ma
think
take you home.
it just
with
depends
me.
on who you have in your circle. I don't think all friends promote hoe phase.
No, they do.
Birds like a feather.
Let me tell you, y'all follow me on Tinder, Mr.
God,
First of all, you don't follow
Mr.
her on
Swipe Right.
Twitter.
y'all, okay, y'all motherfuckers, when y'all see me,
Swipe left.
swipe right. And
Swipe left.
So let me tell you, like, for real, when I'm on there, and most of the people on there fast as hell selling their bodies.
oh my God.
Most or some of the ones who ain't selling their bodies are on their bios were like, I didn't want to make a page, but my friend put me up to it, and I'm just trying to see what guys I can meet on here. Then they be like, not looking for hookups, but really real deal be looking for hookups.
Right,
like, damn, you ain't got to lie in your bio, man. Like, if I can't trust you on your bio, I can't trust you in real life. Damn.
Like, you
yeah.
really looking for your soulmate on Tinder.
Right. Let's be real. Like when I see people like that, like they friends put them up to it. Like I know people that are go through breakups and they friends go like a girl I dated back in the day, and when we broke up, shit, her friend made her ass go to the club, and guess what she did?
What?
You know.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
And I'll tell you what's even crazier. I think too, one thing to add on to that is that the whole time, I personally feel like those are the same friends that envied your relationship.
Yep.
So like if you coming out of a relationship or well, I guess that's a different point I'm making. Damn, this got personal. Anyway,
Frank better start naming some people. It was Keisha, Tasha, Moshe, Moesha.
That sounds like a song.
That's a DMX. Shut up.
Well, y'all, so definitely though, Mary Jane, you mentioned something crazy, man. We gotta close out in a second.
That's great.
It is. Damn. I'm having such a good time. But nah, as you said, Mary Jane, STDs are very real. So y'all, if you going through your whole phase, wrap it up.
Where Jimmy Cap?
And that's if you going, that's if
If you
going
going-
all the way or it's a little foreplay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying. I just realized they made like
No, don't
like-
say it.
like tongue condoms or something like that.
What?
Yeah.
Are
Like
you
they put like it's like a sheet of paper
Yeah.
and you put it on.
That was on Booty Call. You remember that? He had to get the saran wrap.
Nigga wrapped his whole body up.
Jamie Foxx. Did y'all see that movie, Tommy Davis?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so y'all make sure, man, y'all wrap it up, man. Things are definitely real out here, man. You might get that itch that you just can't scratch. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Well, y'all, so yeah, every time you come in, you tune in with Dear Millennials, a lit ass podcast. Make sure you follow us Facebook, Instagram at Dear Millennials Podcast. The Millennials is plural. We gonna leave you.
Actually, our Instagram name is Dear Millennials _.
Thank you. Oh man, wish I would have said that earlier. At Dear Millennials _podcast. Shout out to Mary Jane.
Millennials is still plural.
taking care of all that. Did I say singular?
No.
Okay,
I'm
great.
just making
I'm about
sure
to say,
they still know.
damn. Did this nigga play English? All right, y'all. So, we about to go ahead and wrap it up. So going to the next segment, we have what you call words of affirmation. Mr.
Dear
McLovin.
millennials.
Start over, bro, because I kind of interrupted you.
Dear millennials. It was some lit ass shit today. I still don't fuck with Trump.
Never.
Motherfucker talking about building a wall. It's cool though. But guess what? We're gonna dig a hole. We're gonna jump over that motherfucker anyway. I think I'm going through this Hoe Phase, and it's okay because these hoes still gonna let me fuck. So it's okay. I wonder what that bitch doing right now.
No,
DeMarcus, come on.
Oh, you said it's government.
Just
They ain't got that.
I'm gonna blurt that out.
We are.
But shout out to all the homies, all the millennials that's holding us down right now. We just hope that y'all tune in for the next one. Until next time, dear millennials. Your boy. Hey.
So y'all give it up for McLovin with this open letter to Dear Millennials. So every time you all tune in to Dear Millennials podcast, well, the lit ass podcast, we'll have, just some things to leave you with. So thank you for tuning in to the first show. Like today, we've made history.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Y'all are now, what we're gonna call them? The Millies? The
D-Millies.
D-Millies?
The D-Millies.
Yeah.
D-Millies.
We have now crowned you. Let me get a royalty crown. Thank you. We've deemed your ass as D-Millies. Y'all like that?
Yeah. Don't forget to follow us again on Instagram, Dear Millennials _
podcast, and at Facebook, not at Facebook, but on Facebook at Dear Millennials podcast. Y'all, we gotta keep it 100. You know what black people do, they like to give shout outs. First of all, I want to give thanks and honor to God, because without him I wouldn't be nothing. All right, anyway, my name is Marvin Frank. Thank y'all for tuning in to Dear Millennials podcast. Peace, love,
and happiness.
Most def. McLovin out, man.
Mary Jane.
Your girl OPP, and special shout out to AJ, my sister.
Hey, boo.
Hey. Yes.
She single?
No.
Not for your ass.
Exactly.
AJ, you got my IG.
No, I do not.
Your ass better follow back, because if you don't, I'm gonna be all up in your DMs.
Okay.
Sending pictures.
Thank y'all for tuning in.